Black U.S. Agriculture Department employee Shirley Sherrod was offered a new job with the government agency days after she was fired for allegedly making racial remarks. In a sudden about-face, Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack apologized for forcing her to resign. He denied acting under pressure from the White House, though the White House also apologized.
I wanted to make sure that she understood that I regretted the circumstances and that I accepted full responsibility for them.
Agriculture Department officials asked Sherrod to resign Monday after a conservative blogger posted a video excerpt of a speech she made last March in which she spoke of her reluctance more than 2 decades ago to help a white farmer avoid foreclosure.
I was struggling with the fact that so many black people have lost their farmland, and here I was faced with having to help a white person save their land. So I didn't give him the full force of what I could do.
The video and the resulting racial controversy exploded on the internet and in the news media. But the full video, made public hours after Ms. Sherrod was fired, revealed her words had been taken out of context. In the full speech, it was clear she had been talking about learning from her mistakes and overcoming her biases. The day after being vindicated, Sherrod was on the national television networks.
It was so tough because my life has been about fairness, and to have people think that I was a racist, someone who's worked against racism all of my life, really, really hurt to feel that people thought of me in a way that I know I wasn't.
The incident was the latest in a series of race-related issues to generate national attention since Barack Obama became the nation's first African-American president.
The Cambridge police acted stupidly in arresting somebody when there was already proof that they were in their own home.
In July of last year, Mr. Obama had to apologize for his comments about a confrontation between a black university professor, Henry Gates, and a white police sergeant. He convened a so-called beer summit at the White House in an effort to diffuse the tension. Former political science professor Ronald Walters says there's been a pattern in the racially charged issues facing the Obama administration.
That I think it's part of a sort of a vast right-wing conspiracy like we had in the Clinton administration. But in this administration, it looks as though our conservatives are trying to use race to weaken and bring down the President of the United States.
Walter says the issue involving Ms. Sherrod can help create a dialogue about improving U.S. race relations.
I think one can expect that there will be more, and therefore there's a vested interest in the White House learning, and the media learning, and the American people learning how to deal with these things in a public context.
Ms. Sherrod, meanwhile, says she's unsure if she will accept a new government job, but says she hopes President Obama is fully behind her. Chris Simpkins, VOA News, Washington.
And then to a point where the truth is out there and people can see the life that I've lived.